editing this now, and took 10 seconds to do this because I was thinking of pretty much raw things that I think about, and yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Hold on, I nearly forgot. In this video, I'm mostly just talking and yapping pretty much the whole time. So if you're not into that, it's just my story pretty much and everything I've gone through. So it's not anything special, but just a warning. I wanted to make this video because honestly, I feel like I just needed to confess this, as since it's, I believe, day 362 of practicing the handstands and everything, and I kind of got the courage to record this because I was watching a video of people like confessing like things that are personal about them growing and changing, and people who never really had the chance to really like not do it, and some people that couldn't like confess like they love someone when they passed away. But I wanted to make this, and I probably will post this, since I just wanted to talk about of everything so far, I guess. Now, I guess to understand, we'll go back a bit of time. I was mostly a normal kid. I mean, I just really didn't really grow up around my dad when I was 8 because, well, my mother and him got divorced. I still see him, but every once in a while. And now as we move to a whole different state, now I don't really see him at all. I do talk to him from time to time, but not much, and that's how it still is now. And one thing about me is I play games a lot, like a lot. Like I have one game that I literally spend pretty much close to a year of my life just playing those games and everything. It is popular, but I'm not gonna say it because it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I spend a lot of my time on social media, the internet, everything. And I guess it all started when I was 12. When I was 12, well, I came across gooning. It is kind of funny to say because, well, I don't really talk about to this anywhere, and I have made a video about this, but I don't believe I kind of explained it very well. But I I discovered it through I know I remember how I discovered it is how I would word this. I discovered it through a TikTok. TikTok said don't search this thing up, and it was pretty much what, let's say corn for uh to not get banned. And yeah, I don't really remember exactly what I saw, but I saw something, and it kind of just came on for that. And then I think as time came by, I kind of got addicted at looking at it but not doing anything. And then later on, I just kind of, well, moved into what. But yeah, that's how I guess I came addicted to that. And honestly, I still am addicted, I would say, because, well, I don't really remember because I try to not remember the last time I did it, but it's not been that long. And it is a shameful act, I will say that. But I believe at first it was just, yeah, because my hormones and everything. I was in that stage of life, and but as time came by, it's kind of like it became like something to like calm down or cool off. Like, for example, like people smoking. It's kind of like that. Like, I guess, to me in a way. And yeah, that was pretty much how it started for me, and it's also kind of how I started my workout journey or trying to become a better person in general. And yeah, I tried exercising. I was I was kind of overdoing it. I was saying in the front. I mean, in the start, I was just doing 100 push-ups, sit-ups, basic stuff. Although I never really worked on my pulling motion, so my pulls are actually very weak, which I can almost do a pull-up since I was working on it, but it has been a long time since I worked out like that in general. So yeah, it's not great. I'm saying, time of me recording this, I'm not the best I am right now. And there is more to say. It's weird. I just don't really do this, and it's most coming up into my mind. And yeah, so I'm wondering why am I like this? How how did I get to this point? Well, I believe probably the divorce did do something a little bit into my well-being as developing into a teenager. But honestly, this thing is it's not well. I've been wanting to pretty much get rid of this addiction of that I have, and this video game ones, because I feel like it's not really less like towards a woman that really is my thing now. Well, it still is a part of it, but it's not most of it. I feel like it's more just the dopamine or just feeling, some type of pleasure in like every way, just a dopamine addiction. And I honestly, yes, I have gotten results, but I keep going back, and now I am currently in my summer break for school. My routine is just gone, so it's like I'm doing it more and more and more and more. There's so much time, and I'm just using on watching TV, playing games, and because I'm not following my routine, my discipline is just faded. It's not there anymore. And I'm honestly right now kind of lost in that sense of way, but just I just I just I'm just lost. I'll just admit it. I'm lost in my head, my thoughts, and everything. Like I know I can do it. I know there's been attempts that I've gone good, like not even thinking about it until just boom, one slip up or one misstep, and just square one again, pretty much. It is such a shame because I felt like because of this, like I really am not like being me, if that even uh works well. Like I just I just don't know how to describe myself. It's like deep down, like I can't really like I guess bond with people that much because as I guess I was growing up, I was more on the phone, YouTube, those things, and also with this addiction of mine is like I kind of forgot how to be, well, just me in general. I have been doing better with that, so I'll be proud of myself in that sense. But I just I don't know. It's like I've I'm walking in like a endless loop that it's not really bringing me in there. It has like helped me in some type of way, but like I'm still in the same box. I'm still in this box that I have placed myself into, and that I know I can't escape, but I just I don't know. It's like when that one thing where they drew a line around like a ant or some type of insect, and they believe like they can get out even though they can't get out. That's what I guess I'm feeling in a sense. One thing I would say about just, I guess, this no fap, I guess I would call it, journey is, yes, I learned things about me that I enjoy and I love, and am experiencing new things that bring meaning in my life. I talk too fast. Oof, oof. I'm sorry, I'm just cooling down. I'm getting stressed out a little bit. I just, yeah. But yeah, I've been just wanting to chase some type of meaning, and honestly, I have benefit from that, but it still feels like I'm still stuck with the things that are also keeping me back. um, I would say, so yeah, I stick with exercising for like a while, but from time, like there'll be months where I don't do something, or like it's on and off. Um, and I discovered YouTube through one of my loved ones telling me how I should chase my dream and everything. And honestly, I always kind of, when I was little, I always wanted to start like a YouTube channel. I don't know about what. Like, I think mostly in that time it was like gamings and stuff like that, things I found fun. And yeah, that was the plan, but I just never really started. And it just till that one phone call, I was like, yeah, I should change something. Like, there's so many other people who just started and just kept with it. At first, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know editing. I was using the first editing app I was using CapCut, like most beginners. And now I went to this one. I forgot the name, but it's purple with the P. I got editors know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's how I came across YouTube. And throughout recording uh the YouTube shorts of my handstand progress and everything, I've really loved um recording videos. And I as what's yeah, I did say this. It's now the last few days left of, I guess, the whole year. I've committed myself to at least practicing one attempt each day. Now I will say there's been days where I've done more attempts, more than one, and days where I just do one and just give it all. And this whole break I was mostly been that. I think there's been a couple days where it was more than one, but yeah. It's just, for me, without that routine, it's just something that you're meant to just bring back because you don't have that support. It's like going into like a boss battle but without like a support or healer, is how I would describe that relapse, or going and returning back into that habit of yours. Uh, I'm I didn't really know what to do with this video at all. It's just a confession, like, of what's been going on with me and my life, and just things in general. I do have other videos where maybe I just came out of just relapsing into that addiction. And yeah, I would say I'll probably later on, when I'm more better than how I am right now, maybe show those and see other points of view of how I am currently, and I guess the past currently, and my future self if I'm still here, because you never know when you're not, or who will stick around until a year longer and everything. And yeah, that's been my story so far. Just that. So just 12. Pretty much life has changed just through that one thing that happened to me. And honestly, that is crazy. I do have stories of liking females and everything and all of that. And maybe I'll tell those stories in more videos if that's what I plan to do later on. But who knows? They're just stories, and honestly, I love to tell things and see people talking about life and things they're dealing through, because that's one of the things that really helped me when I was in, I guess, deeper of this addiction that I already am. Now, I should be saying, I guess, addictions in a way, because gaming is also really bad for me. Although with school it was less, but now with more free time it's kind of getting up there again. And also with plus NoFap. And yeah, it's been a long journey of doing this, but I'm still kind of in square one. And yeah, I know it all depends on me. All depends on whether I am willing to quit or not, willing to change, and willing to ultimately go into my my greatest journey of my whole life of improvement, self-improvement, and just finding myself, finding me, forgiving myself, exploring and everything. And I think I also have to give up on the phone. Not completely, like I can still be on social media, except like we overuse them. If we see this generation around us, most people have pretty much a really bad social media usage. Like we'll say like, oh, hour's not bad, but I mean, imagine that for like a week. That is 7 hours. That is pretty much the time you maybe sleep and just get up. Like that is kind of bad. So I'm trying to limit myself on my Instagram for 30 minutes and YouTube for 15. But since I can't really like close YouTube, because honestly I am, I guess, a YouTuber, I would say, because I do post videos or shorts. So just watching stuff in general for like 15 minutes, I would probably, well, maybe not 15, I could probably boost that up more, because, well, I feel like 30 is a good middle point for me, because it's not too much time for both of the things. And I would kind of want to get into the habit of not using like the full 30 and just stopping before that. And ultimately I have to learn how to just live without the phone and everything. There is quite a bit of things I feel like I should be saying right now, but honestly I just can't really think of it. It's just everything that's popping up into my mind right now. There's only things I can just say right now. So I'll say going in our NoFap journey, how I discovered working out and exercise and all this self-improvement, because my willingness to pretty much break free of that. And I believe that was kind of like the point where I had my highest like determination to quit and everything. And it's kind of just became mediocre right now at this point. How I even discovered doing this in the first place and everything. Also, one thing I guess I should say about me is I'm not the social type really. Although I feel like I really can be if I just leave all of this behind, because I did something not recently. I stared at a wall for like 15 or 10 minutes, and that increased my focus, the way I was thinking, and pretty much my dopamine receptors in a whole, because it just changed how I acted or performed, and it sticked with me for a few days after that. I did do it for a few days after that, except now I kind of just stopped, but it is something I want to continue moving on forward. And yeah, the comments can be whatever, but I feel like this is something I would probably just look back on throughout now, even though I probably won't be knowing what the hell I'm saying later on, but this is true. This has happened to me, and yeah, I'm just very quiet. I don't talk in school. Like, people literally thought I was mute pretty much, because there was literally like, I think seventh grade, how I only spoke like a couple words to like anyone, even friends and people I talked or hang out with during that time. And yeah, so this ultimately showed me a lot. I do still plan to do YouTube after this challenge is over, but I honestly don't know where or what I'm gonna do after this. I will say I do like talking, I do like recording these type of videos, and even though right now I'm not the best at talking, I feel like this is something I can live doing, and maybe not like for for work is what I mean, but like something as like a hobby, or maybe even a job if I wanted to, or just some type of income. Like, I enjoy these. I enjoy the moments where I just stutter and don't even know what I'm saying half of the time. And this has helped me a lot. YouTube has helped me a lot. Recording myself has helped me a lot. Trying to find purpose has helped me. Looking at a wall to reset my dopamine receptors has helped me in some type of way. Exercising has helped me. It's difficult. The structure or the routine, it's hard. It's hard to commit to, especially for me, who is a very lazy guy, because I just use all that other time, that dopamine, that unwillingness to work, because of all of this. And I feel like this is everything I wanted to say. I know I am not the best I am right now, or could physically be right now, but I have to try better. For me, it's mainly for me, because at first I just got inspired just to prove something to you guys, whoever's watching this later on. And that's not really something that should be like that, in a way. I mean, I guess a little bit, like to certain creators and everything, but do things I truly do enjoy, and not just for views or clout or these things. Just something I enjoy, and maybe that others can enjoy also while watching. So that is pretty much everything I wanted to say. I'm sorry if let me calm down. Let me rewind that back. I'm sorry if this is not the best worded, I would say, but like I said, I'm not a big talker in this area of my life, or in this stage. I have a lot of improvement I have to do, but this is pretty much a confession of everything. So, thank you for watching this video, and we'll see later on how whatever my channel goes on to, and I do hope that it turns out well, and whatever happens. So, thank you.